This, after all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's very good with his back to goal. He has a lovely first touch, and at the same time he's got the pace to run behind defensive lines, and it's very difficult to see any weaknesses in his game. The complete package.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Gets a good foot in there. The ball has bounced loose now. Hazard. Now it's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. He's played it back. Oh, that's a very decent... He's had a shot! It's in! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Lovely feet. It's Camavinga. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's picked his way through. Memphis Depay. It's Memphis Depay! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again! They've done it! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Corinthians grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Clipped into space, and that has been cleared. And here's Mbappe. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That has not gone well. Van Dijk. Camavinga. Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Gustavo Enrique. He might be in here! Osimhen!
Osimhen really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Spread out to the left. And here's Depay. And it's made its way. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Half-time getting close now. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Memphis Depay. And he's running through. Strokes it back. This is Depay. He's in a great position here. Drives it in. There's the header! Just off target. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Robertson, Jimenez, Mbappe, and it's Caicedo, it's Camavinga. Well timed, excellent interception. Gustavo Enrique. It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played into space. Tries to get it clear. Stood up well to him there. Camavinga. Mbappe. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe. That pass isn't the best. And it's Hazard. Camavinga, almost an hour gone. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And it's Caicedo. It's Camavinga. Hazard has created one goal already. Oh, that's fabulous. Knocks it into space. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Now it's Memphis Depay. It's Memphis Depay! That is decidedly lacking.
Teremos uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Camavinga. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Fernandez. And this is Kane. Now it's Messi. Serginho. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Camavinga.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And this is Kane. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, important interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
The final 5 minutes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Messi. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Turns back here, probably the best option. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's the chance to counter. And this is Depay. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Kane. And it's Serginho. Looking for options for movement. Opts for safety. It's a lovely, neat pass. There's a sharp little ball here. Robertson. Fernandez. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Now it's Kane. And it's Camavinga to Messi. Serginho. And Fernandez. Nicely shaped ball. Cleared without hesitation. Can he get on the end of this? Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. That has been cut short. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Diogo Dalot. Fernandez. That has been slung wide. Fernandez. Now that looks a decent ball. Robertson gets into a good position. The keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Memphis Depay. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Kane. That's a decent clearance. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
Shot could be on. Over to the left. And it's Robertson. And it's hoisted clear. And he's had it nicked away.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. Memphis Depay shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
And so the captain steps up. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So, the second man in line. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Mbappe is the second man to step up for his team. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Corinthians are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Fernandez is third in line.
He just did what he was asked.
He steps up to take the 4th penalty.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Alexander-Arnold is the 4th man to step up. Oh, that is quite remarkable.
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. That's it! It is done! So that is it, the end of the road. And after all of that, Jim, what do you